let's do this. All right, guys. So Anthony, yeah, that's real freaking nice. Okay, what the heck? Okay, guys. So if you haven't already known, Anthony Davis is a freaking Laker, and okay, I didn't shower. My hair looks gross. I need a hat. All right, this hat'll do. Anyways, where was I? Oh yeah, Anthony Davis is a freaking Laker. Holy cow! Now, when I first heard this news, I was hyped, but then I started to look at what we gave up, what we have now, and I'm a little worried. I mean, Anthony Davis, he's widely considered the best big man in the league, even over back-to-back NBA champion Patrick McCaw. So you know this guy's legit. So like I said, I have mixed feelings about this trade. But before I get into all the negatives, let's just take a moment to celebrate the fact that the Los Angeles Lakers have Anthony Davis, okay? Alright, that's enough celebrating. Let's get into the negative things. So what are the negatives of this trade of the Los Angeles Lakers acquiring Anthony Davis from the Lakers' point of view? I mean, this trade wasn't all flowers and petunias for the freaking Lakers. We gave up Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, two players who were second overall picks and have a bright future, I might add. We also gave up Josh Hart and 3 first-round picks, one of those being the 4th overall pick in this draft. That's a lot. So I'm getting this feeling like I've seen the Lakers do this kind of move before. And I'm like, man, I got a bad case of deja vu. And then it freaking hits me. We're going right back to the 2012-2013 Los Angeles Lakers. What the heck are you talking about, Matt? How is this anything like the 2012-2013 Los Angeles Lakers? Shut the heck up, you fat piece of garbage. Let me freaking explain. The Los Angeles Lakers in 2012-2013 are famously noted for acquiring Dwight Howard and Steve Nash to pair with Kobe Bryant. And needless to say, the hype was high during the offseason, and then during the season, they didn't really deliver. To truly break down why that 2012-2013 Lakers team is like the Lakers team that the Lakers are currently building, we got to break it down player by player. Let's jump back to 2012-2013. We got Kobe Bryant, my freaking favorite player. I'm wearing his jersey. Am I wearing his jersey, or am I wearing a Mamba jersey? Available nowhere because I'm the GOAT and no one else can have this jersey. So to explain to you why the 2012-2013 Lakers team is similar to the current Lakers team, we got to go player by player. Let's start with Kobe Bryant. That's where I was heading before I flexed on my jersey. Kobe Bryant, entering his 16th season in the NBA. He had just won an NBA championship 3 seasons ago, and he's looking for a Lakers roster revamp. Now let's hop back to current day. We got LeBron James. Next year is going to be his 17th season in the NBA. Just won a championship 4 seasons ago, and he's looking for a revamp in that Lakers roster. Holy cow, things are looking pretty similar to start. Now, it doesn't stop there. It does not stop there. Let's look at back to 2012-2013. Lakers have just acquired Dwight Howard, widely considered the best big man in the league, entering his 8th season in the NBA. We are back to current day now, folks. I did a hop to show that we are in current day. Lakers have just acquired Anthony Davis, widely considered the best big man in the league, entering his 8th season in the NBA. It's the same freaking thing! And the similarities don't stop there. No, they do not stop there. Freaking Dwight Howard. What was his nickname when he was in the NBA? Or at least when he was good and he didn't injure his butt all the time. It was Superman. That was his nickname. What is Anthony Davis? He's shoot, where was I going with this? He's got a unibrow, and that's pretty freaking super, man. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, back on topic. We're jumping back to 2012-2013. The Lakers have also acquired Steve Nash, also entering his 16th season in the NBA. Never won a championship, and has been pretty injury-prone on the latter part of his career.
Excuse me, Matt, but the Lakers haven't acquired anyone that can be comparable to Steve Nash, so I'm not too sure where you're going with this.
You better shut the heck up, you fat freaking walrus of a human. I'm getting there. Okay, now just answer me this quick question. On the day Anthony Davis got traded, what were some of the rumors going around about the Los Angeles Lakers? Well, let me tell you something. A certain point guard from the Houston Rockets wants out, and his buddy LeBron James wants him. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about freaking Chris Paul. We're hopping back to present day. The Los Angeles Lakers could be getting Chris Paul. How is Chris Paul similar to freaking Steve Nash? Let me answer you that question. Entering his 15th season in the NBA next year, 1 year difference, freaking never won a championship, has injury problems in the latter part of his career. I mean, this is getting pretty freaking spooky if you're asking me, guys. Now, there have also been rumors going around that the Lakers are interested in acquiring Kemba Walker. Now, if they were to acquire Kemba Walker, that would be a different story. And I think that would be a nice little upgrade from Chris freaking Paul. But I'm not going to bring that up anymore because that's not helping my conspiracy theory freaking philosophy that I got going on over here. Now, the similarities don't stop there, guys. Between the Lakers team that is currently being built and the 2012-2013 disaster Lakers that were being built back in 2012. How many first-round picks were given up for Anthony Davis? Let me ask you that question. I will answer for you. 3. They give up 3 first-round picks, not to mention Brandon Ingram, Lonzo Ball, and Josh Hart, which I'm still a little ticked about. But let me ask you this question. In 2012, how many first-round picks did the Los Angeles Lakers give up to get Dwight Howard and Steve Nash? Let me answer it for you again. It's freaking 3. Unfortunately, they gave them to the Magic and the Suns, and nothing came about those players that were used for those draft picks. But that's not the freaking point. Maybe if we still had them, they could have been something, and they didn't ruin our franchise for the rest of Kobe Bryant's career. But it's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. And another thing, I'm not freaking done yet. In both the Anthony Davis trade and the Dwight Howard trade, both trades were applauded by the Lakers for not giving up a star player on the Lakers roster. This year, it was Kyle Kuzma. In 2012, it was Pau Gasol. They would later trade Pau Gasol in, the next season? A year or two later. And I was pretty sad about that because I love my boy Pau Gasol. And, now that I think about it, with all these similarities, Kyle Kuzma's probably a goner in a year or two. Oh, boy. Don't get on LeBron's bad side, Kuz. Please don't do it. So with all these similarities I'm presenting to you, it's looking dangerously close to the disaster season of 2012-2013. And I'm scared. And you could argue the trades have already been arguably worse because we already gave up Ingram, Lonzo, and Josh Hart. Oh, my God. But that's not the point. I mean, it feels like they overcompensated in the Anthony Davis trade because they didn't want to lose Anthony Davis like they did Paul George the season prior. And it's showing because, holy cow, we just gave up everything to the freaking Pelicans, and they're going to have a nice squad now that they have the 1st and 4th overall pick in the draft. Holy frick, I am rambling, and I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen to my Lakers, guys. I just want Kobe back. Kobe, can you come back, please? What am I trying to say? Oh, yeah. So if the Lakers get Chris Paul, that's going to be very similar to the Lakers team in 2012-2013. Kobe, Dwight, Nash, LeBron, Davis, CP3. I mean, and what happened in 2012-2013 that made that team such a disaster? I mean, on paper, that should have been a nice squad, right? Well, let's break it down. So what went wrong in 2012-2013? Well, let's just start with the relationship of Kobe Bryant and Dwight Howard. It turns out the strict, no-nonsense, hardworking Kobe Bryant, his personality didn't mesh well with the very carefree and the jokester that is Dwight Howard. It turns out those two weren't really a match made in heaven. And if you really look a little deeper into that 2012-2013 Lakers team, they didn't have much of a supporting cast. Other than Pau Gasol, I mean, they got rid of Lamar Odom, who was on crack! Right, and who else did they have other than Pau Gasol? They had an aging Metta World Peace and Antoine Jameson, and then who else did they have? They had freaking Chris Duhon, Jody Meeks, Steve Blake, and Robert freaking Sacre. Well, what the heck are we going to do with Robert freaking Sacre? Oh my God. So what did that lack of help do? I mean, Dwight Howard, he says he had a back injury for most of that season. So Kobe Bryant pretty much had to put the team on his back that second half of the season because they weren't in the playoff picture come All-Star time. But Kobe Bryant, he had that Mamba mentality, and this is what he did. At 34 years old, he played 38.6 minutes per game. He averaged 27.3 points, 5.6 rebounds, 6 assists, and a 50.4% effective field goal percentage. I wrote it down because I couldn't freaking remember it, but I wanted to tell you that because that's my boy Kobe Bryant, and that's really freaking impressive. That was a great season. But then 78 games into the season, I don't want to bring this up, but the Black Mamba. The Black Mamba tore his Achilles, and you guys know the rest of the story. And it happened against the Golden State freaking Warriors. You garbage franchise. I freaking hate you. There's nothing redeemable about you. What was I trying to say? But yeah, sorry, I'm still a little sad because I had to relive Kobe Bryant's torn Achilles. Yeah, you shoot those free throws, Kobe, you freaking goat. But anyways, Kobe Bryant was playing long and hard.
That's what she said.
How do I rephrase this? Kobe Bryant was playing a lot and with a lot of intensity, and the aging superstar, he finally snapped, and it made him never look the same for the rest of his career. And I'm a little worried that's what we're going to see with LeBron James if we don't get a lot of depth on this current Lakers roster. And I know this is a little premature, but if we don't get some depth on get some depth on this team, the same thing could happen because there's already a lot of similarities between 2012, 2013, and what the Lakers are building right now, and I just don't want that to happen. So final thoughts. What am I trying to say? LeBron and Anthony Davis, yes, it's very exciting right now because that's two arguably top 5 players in the NBA on the same team, on my team. So I should be a little excited about that. But it just worries me because I have flashbacks to that season that was such a hyped off season, and it just didn't live up to the hype. And I'm worried that, with the lack of depth that this team currently has, I mean, basketball is still a team sport. And do you want to see LeBron James push himself the way Kobe Bryant did in 2012, force himself to a career-altering injury? I mean, LeBron James has already shown a little bit of humanity for the first time in his career with that injury he suffered against the first season with the Lakers. Isn't that just our luck? But I'm just saying, do you really want to see an all-time great player like LeBron James finish his career like Kobe Bryant? I mean, Kobe Bryant dropped 60 points in his final game. But still, you know what I mean? In those final seasons, he wasn't the same Black Mamba that we all knew to love or hate if you were any other team but the Lakers. So that's all I'm saying. All right? I'm excited about Anthony Davis, but I'm worried they're going to be like, okay, we got Anthony Davis. We'll get a point guard like Chris Paul. We're good. Let's go win a championship, guys. We need depth. All right? This whole video was just for me to say, hey, Lakers, get a little bit of depth. And I just went on a very long rant just to say that. Holy cow. And now I have to figure out a way to end this video. Dang it. All right, I found a sick way to end this video. All right, I'm going to cut all this out. So don't even worry about it, Matt. No one's going to see you struggle to put a surgical glove over a balloon air pump. It's all good. All right, roll it. I'm Matt Mamba. I don't know how to close videos. See you later! Is this entertaining? Is this a good way to end the video? Bye-bye. All right, stop the video.